So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders.
There's the header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Seedorf. Now it's De Jong. Roberto Carlos has crossed it. Header! And the ball's come. Real chance! Terrific effort, just off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide, and that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chooses to go back. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard proves too strong. Quarter of an hour played. Looking for the run. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Collier couldn't squeeze it through.
Cruzeiro are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get it through? Beckham picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just eases him off the ball. And smartly reclaimed. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf in acres of space out wide. Seedorf, nicely shaped ball. That's been slipped through, and he's onside. Well, Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Cruzeiro are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played right into his path. Pull it. Can he finish? It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to get it away. Pull it. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's worked it through. Pull it. He is through here. That has not gone well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Let's pull it. Maldini calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. Dembele. Oh, this is a tense shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Atenção, pai de menino de mochila verde. Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo. Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 3.
Here we go again.
Gilberto Silva.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. No, again there's no way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's nice. It's a promising position. That looks a good cross. And he's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruzeiro different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just seem...
Oh, smashing header! Played out towards the right wing. Crossed in again.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out, and he was quick to react. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Seedorf. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cruzeiro perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's being shifted off it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mykon's, he's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Tadic. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos delivers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo, just the goalkeepers, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Seedorf. Gullit gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Dembele, and this is Batistuta. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Seedorf. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cruzeiro have reclaimed it. And that has sent him sprawling. Thuram gets good distance on it. Oh, good-looking ball. So that's it. It is all over. Cruzeiro have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Dijk tries to clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Ibrahimovic attempts a clearance. Distributed tidily. Now it's Beckham. Lahm. Saka. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's looking to catch him up, pitches it off him, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the... He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that has been cleared. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Dembele. That's going to go a long way. And he's being shifted off it. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot at goal! And he's done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Can he spark a counter here? Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Beckham. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And this is Dembele, looking for the run. Dembele.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a decent clearance. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this is Hullet. Nicely spread. An instinctive delivery. Punched away. And it's Lam.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Saka receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Dembele.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 22.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge! It's anyone's ball now. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tadic. Cross flung in, and the shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been... And another try! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Well, oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Ibrahimovic.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Now it's Tadic. Tadic tries looking up for options on the left. Hangs one in. He rises! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bale. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bale. Ronaldinho. Lahm makes the interception. And it's Beckham. Rijkaard. Collar. Great vision. Great ball, and he's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And they've got rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And here's Beckham. Cross goes in there. Opts for safety. Lahm threads one in. Played into space out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bale. Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's in on goal! Cafu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bale.
That's good play from him. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's following up! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that
real chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
He's got tall! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
We are into stoppage time. Cafu, and he's managed to get free. And he welcomed... And Messi! Now, can they get him away? And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already... He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's definitely not his best. It's a quick ball upfield. Cafu. Dembele. He's shifted. Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Now the cross. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. Now it's Beckham. The ball has bounced loose now. An instinct. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hunnit. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's a good ball. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cafu. Good driving run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a promising position. Played in deep. There's the shot! That's a decent clearance. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Beckham.
Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A probing pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Dembele. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get onto this? He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 22,
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number
Well, he
2,
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
That has not gone well. Seedorf. Time and again they are repelled. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dida gets it away. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Played in. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Cafu picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into the... Terrific header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Takes a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Driving on and making good progress. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Beckham. And this is Hullet. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. In by Messi. Big header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Beckham gathers from the goal kick. Kohler. And it's made its way to him. Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult.
Shoots! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's picked it up out wide. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ronaldinho. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now I'd just like to read out.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.